Welcome back to another episode of Around the Wiffle Horn United Wiffle Edition. I'm your host, Anthony Dioria, and today we have another team that's been signed up pretty early for this October United Wiffle NCT at York Stadium. And without further ado, let's bring them in. It is your friends, your countrymen, the PHENOMS. What's up, fellas? How we doing?
What's up?
Nice. Three of you I saw this past weekend. Kyle, saw you 2 weeks ago, but it's great to see you again virtually. Jordan, nice belt.
Hey, one in Rome, I guess. One in Rome.
Well, listen, before we even get started, you are part of Earl's Fast Pitch franchise, but Earl's Yard franchise has made back-to-back super qualifiers in Yard. So Connor, Manager of the Year, maybe second year in a row?
Possibly. I would say he's on track. But, it's a long, short season, if that makes sense. So a lot of tournaments to go. We'll see.
That is very true. All right, so let's go around the horn here first. We have Kyle von Schlossingen. Thank you for the correct pronunciation a few weeks ago. Very nice. Josh Pagano, Jordan Robles, and David Rotoast Wood. Common, welcome to the show, guys. Listen, we're gonna talk some UF in a little bit. We're gonna talk some Yard from last week and 2 weeks ago. We're gonna talk about some other stuff that's been going on. But first, I just want to get everyone's general reaction. You've all played a little bit of Fast Pitch and Yard a little bit so far this year. How pumped are you that we're back playing wiffle ball again?
Very pumped. It's the best, man. This is what it's all about. This makes the year go round, days in, days out. It's the best.
No doubt. Jordan, you've been playing a lot of action, a lot of whiffs.
Yeah, I would say it's good, man. I needed this. Casinos are opening up now, so I need to get off the craps table any way that I can. Anything that takes me, like mind and body away from gambling for a day, I like. So here we are.
That's true. Toast, you actually just literally got on a plane to play whiffs. How'd you feel?
Touched down this morning, actually, but it was good to be back in action, see all the boys again. It's good to see the guys and get out there and play some whiffs because I haven't done anything. Just sat at my house. So.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to look for that post driving you to the airport nap today. I'm really struggling.
Never got it.
I got home. I kind of slept a little bit, and then then I'm hungry. It's breakfast time. Then it's 1,000 degrees. It's tough to nap when it's 1,000 degrees out.
Yeah, that's tough. And your house is the same.
I did notice you changed my thermostat to 71. I don't know what that was. What happened to 65 or nothing?
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up and got a little chilly this morning. So what? Leather couch.
That's fair. Before you left, I don't know if you know, I had my Islander winter jacket on while we were still talking in the living room. So
you pulled a quick one on me. That's
fair. All right, so let's get right to some UWIF talk since we're all here for that. Again, United Wiffle this October, York Revolution Stadium, or People's Bank Park, whatever it's called. Beautiful, beautiful facility. Kyle, let's start with you. First of all, what was your reaction when you heard UWiffle was a thing? And second of all, what's your optimism for your team this October?
Yeah, I'm just really pumped that that this tournament is in Pennsylvania, being that I wasn't able to go to Fast Plastic in Texas the last 3 years. So being that there's a major tournament in the York Revolution Stadium, really pumped for that. It's going to be a lot of teams, probably a really big cash pool prize. So I'm really looking forward to that.
No doubt. I think there's definitely going to be a big cash prize. We're at like 22 teams right now. I think Lanigan put the over-under now at 33.5. So he thinks we're going to go over 32 teams. That's very exciting. Josh, listen, you've been playing wiffle ball for a long time now. You're a great player. Is it still easy to get up for a new event like UWiffle?
I'd be honest. It was hard to even go to sleep just to wake up to play New York Yard. So I'm pumped to play in this. I mean, this is like you guys are. It's like the rebirth of how fast plastic used to be. So it's exciting to kind of all of a sudden now take a step in the right direction, show us a lot of new people what the game used to be like, and start chasing that again. I mean, that was the best. And I think this is a step in the right direction to kind of repeat what it used to be like.
I couldn't agree more. Like I said, we're pushing almost 22 teams already. A lot of these guys I have never heard of, so they come from leagues from all over the country. I know, Toast, we were talking yesterday, another team from BWBL just signed up, Slaughterhouse or Slaughter something. This is sick. Jordan, what about you? UWiffle, you've been on the show a few times already. We talked plenty of UWiFs. You still got that fire in your belly? Are you waiting for October?
I would say it's going to definitely be a tougher tournament because it is on the East Coast. Finally, we have the right people running it. So we're playing in a minor league stadium. We've got the best people in WIF supporting this tournament. We have people from the Midwest already, so I'm very excited. Every time I see a team announced, I get a little bit motivated, and I want to get there. I want to get to October already. Play some WIFs.
No doubt, very exciting. Lost Kyle there for a second. Oh, welcome back, Kyle. Toast, let's get back to you now. You probably aren't going to pitch at UWIF, but you're still going to probably try to experience it as much as possible. So you've been part of the panel with me creating the UWIF, which has been a lot of fun. I know that it's only going to get better. We have our clothing store is available for people to buy stuff. What else? We got all kinds of other things coming this way. And so, yeah, what are your reactions?
I wouldn't make assumptions saying I'm not going to pitch. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, but everybody didn't think I was going to pitch this weekend through 2 games. So we'll see what happens. Plus October's got a little magic in the air, so you never know. Make it a little frisky and go out there, but I'm not going to hurt myself by any means. I trust my teammates. Looking forward to playing with the guys again, and then adding Kyle. I mean, he's definitely not going to hurt us if you've seen the guy play. You know what I mean? He's a big time pickup for any team. So really pumped to get him on the squad and see what we can do with him.
No doubt he's a really big addition for your team when it comes to arms. And really, pre-surgery, this team is 4 legitimate arms. Josh, I don't know what your arm situation is. I know that last time I saw you throw a fast pitch, you had that very impressive contraption that was like, pumping ice water. You kind of look like Dr. Freeze from Batman and Robin.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty
now
sick.
I can actually just rip my arm off and install another one and just keep going.
Seems that way.
He threw 4 games last year, Diorio.
Amazing. Well, I hope you can throw another 4 this year. It'd be really exciting. Now, let's get into the roster a little bit here. Regardless, Toast, you're probably not going to be the ace, no offense, because of your injury. Who is the workhorse for this event? In other words, who's going to pitch the pool play games? Who's going to pitch those early games to trying to get your team ready for the afternoon? Josh, what do you think?
Well, you got a format for me so I can kind of tell you what I really think.
That's a very good point. I don't have a format.
I'd be honest with you, dude. We were talking about this, and I feel with this squad, even bringing Toast down there with his arm the way it is, we could flip a coin and say, all right, here's the deal. So what we're going to do. Pitching down at Nationals, there's a little bit more to pitching. It's just, like Toast said, there's something in the air, and there's just certain players who can breathe it and just go with it. And I feel that this team is just full of them, and we could do it. It don't matter. We could do it. So I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. We're good. Whatever you want, we'll do it. We're confident. That's the best part about this team is we're confident, and it's a lot of fun when you play with confidence. It's unbelievable. I
agree, and you're right. That October feeling is like that adrenaline makes up for any injury you have or any lack of whatever. That adrenaline really just what pushes you forward. And I think the cold weather also kind of like brings this little. We're all Northeast guys except for Toast here. I think that cool air kind of like brings out a little bit more energy in people in general in most sports. So that's true. Kyle, what about you? What are you going to bring to the table pitching wise? They're talking a lot about you. Do you want to pitch in the big game? Do you want to pitch in the pool play, or does it not matter? You just want to pitch whenever your team needs you to?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pitch whenever. I'll pitch pool play, playoffs, hand me the ball, and I'll fucking chuck.
Perfect answer.
Love to hear that. What's your success been like in MAW so far? I think you played in 2 events so far. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. Lately I've been hitting the weights, so hopefully it adds some to my velocity. I definitely feel that over the last year that I could definitely pitch more innings just because some of the last fast pitch tournaments I haven't been as sore as I have like a year or 2 ago if I pitched the same amount of innings. So I'm feeling really good.
And do you also think that the fact that it's on the East Coast is going to be a benefit to you as well? Do you like pitching in the cool weather?
I actually prefer the heat, but I mean, I'll pitch in anything. Doesn't really matter.
Wow, early drama then. I love it. Jordan, what about you? What's your expectation? We've talked about this a bunch of times earlier. Like your growth as a pitcher from when you first started playing whiffs to now is incredible. You've become such a really good player. So what are you going to bring to the table this October, specifically on the mound?
I'm going to try and not let people hit the ball over the fence off me, honestly. That's always the game plan. Whatever I can throw that they don't hit, I'm going to try and throw a lot of that So I mean, I don't know. I do whatever Josh tells me. Josh says run through a wall. I say how many. So I just listen. You know, it's a simple team here. You know, just put them told and collect the money at the end.
Josh is an ultimate motivator. Well, I want to just follow up on something you just said. Do you feel like you're a dominant pitcher, but when you do get beat, it's because of the long ball, or what is it about your?
I would say people that have seen me a lot, the more you see someone, the more things you pick up on. So it's a little difficult to beat someone like 4 or 5 times because that's fucking 10 plus at bats. So just trying to reinvent yourself. But when I lose, I'd say, yeah, people just have seen me a lot. They know it's coming. But I'm looking forward to play all these teams that haven't seen me because they're fucked. There's a whole realm of shit they got to figure out. But I think there's going to be a lot of Northeast guys finally. So it's definitely going to be a better quality tournament. There's not going to be as many like local, random thrown together teams. There's going to be a lot of quality teams. So should be good. I can't wait.
That's a really good point. You're right. When you have a team of 24, an event of 24, maybe 32 teams, there could be some, for lack of a better term, riff-raff in there, some guys from the community come together. And, it's kind of unfortunate that some other teams, maybe luck of the draw, get a couple of easier matchups. I don't think that's going to be the case in UWIF.
No, yeah. There's going to be a lot of teams people take lightly that probably, win a lot of big games that no one thinks they will. But that's what makes national tournaments so good.
Oh, hi, Josh's kids. Hi.
Hey, you see that guy?
Future UWIF member right there. Very nice.
Future PHENOMS.
Well, doesn't Josh have like 36 kids? Is that true?
I just throw food. They're all eating down. I just keep throwing food down this thing.
You're trying to catch up with Dallas Small and his army of future wiffle ball players.
Learn from the best.
You're not gonna see it in public, but he's gonna get disciplined later for leaving the batting cages.
Love to see it. Toast. So, arm aside, what kind of experience can you give? Maybe not Josh, or maybe not even Jordan, maybe not even Kyle. But what kind of experience can you give if you're not going to be pitching that much in the event to try to motivate your team?
I mean, I'm kind of a level-headed guy on the squad. I get up when it's time to get up, and when I'm down, I really don't get down. Like I said, try to keep it level-headed, stay positive, pick everybody up. I'm always chit-chatting out there on the field if everybody's pitching. And I've seen a lot of guys too. I've been around a long time, so I know what a lot of people have. And I think that's actually a good thing about picking up Kyle too. He's seen some people that I haven't seen per se. So maybe he can help me out with some guys too. Like it's not just going to be me. Everybody brings something to the table. So that's I think that's going to be a good match.
Guys.
Yeah, I say very important to know guys. You got to have a lot of guys in your arsenal. It's important to have it, no doubt. All right, that's enough about pitching. Let's get into your lineup. You can't win, fast pitch game 0-0, right? You got to score some runs. What's your lineup going to be looking like? Who's going to be leading off? Who's going to be batting 2, 3, 4? Maybe you haven't decided that yet, but we'll start with Jordan. What do you think? What do you think your lineup should look like in the fall?
I feel like we're all great quality hitters. Last year we had me, Pagano, and Toast, and we made it to the national finals. Adding Kayvon, who's not only a good arm, just a great quality bat because he plays so much so often. You could really do whatever you want. I think it's going to come down to whoever's hot. We're going to throw them at the top of the lineup, and whoever hasn't got it going yet is probably going to be hitting 3rd or 4th. But it only takes one swing to win a game. So you could be 0 for the tournament. You hit the ding dong to win it all. You're the fucking man. So got to stay level-headed, stay in the game.
Very true. Where would you? I know that it's going to come down wherever Josh tells you to bat. That's where you're going to bat. Yeah. But where do you see yourself batting in this lineup this year?
I feel like I'm a good leadoff guy. I got a good eye for things. I'm patient. But if you throw it over the dish, I'm going to hit it a long way. So I feel like I'm a quality leadoff guy. It's usually been my role. Even yesterday in a yard, I was leading off. So I feel like that suits me the best. I'm a good guy to throw the first punch.
Well, not only that, we were just talking about it, like seeing guys. Jordan sees more pitching than any of us all year. So he's got the better eye on the ball already coming into the tournament.
It's a very good point, Jordan. You're like a walking scouting report because you play so much MAW. You also play so many wiffle ball tournaments in general throughout the year. So you've got a good radar for a lot of guys. So that's good. Kyle, what about you? What do you offer in the batter's box? Where do you see yourself batting in this lineup?
I got lead off, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm going to drop buttons.
What about 5th?
Attaboy!
Don't give a fuck about where I am. All 4 of us hit bombs. We could, just tear.
Look at this kid's fucking background. Look at his fucking background. He's hitting up fucking nukes all day, all tournament.
They're all players hitting nukes.
Yep.
He sees it in his dreams.
The best.
Too bad they're all Yankee players, though. I'd hate to see that. Not enough Mets on there, but
Oof.
Yeah, no, fuck the Mets.
Josh, what does your kid think? Where are you going to bet in the lineup?
Where you want Daddy to bat, Bub? I look at the lineup and I say it. You can lay it out. You can roll a pair of dice. You can hand pick them out of a hat. You go up there, you do your job, you hand the bat to the next player, and you just keep going. This team just has fire every inning. I mean, it's just exciting. It's exciting to just go through the motions, but the fire is unreal with this team. So it don't matter. It don't matter. Pitching, hitting, it don't matter.
Did you learn anything new from Jordan and Toast playing yard this weekend? Like, did you learn anything? Maybe did they impress you even more? Were you did somebody go the opposite way a lot more? Is there anything specific that happened this weekend that really excited you?
Wow.
Yeah, I almost got in my truck and went home after I saw Toast run out a fly ball and dive for it. And I'm just like, if we're gonna play like that with that injury, I'll go home. No, I mean the kids are studs, and I know they're studs. That's why this team is together. These guys, I show up to an event and I expect them to play like this. This is why we're here. So again, I mean, we're just having a good time doing it. And so absolutely not. This is just what to be expected.
I mean, I'm so fired up right now listening to you talk. I talked to Big Game, to be honest. I talked to Big Game about how I didn't want to play you with, but I may all of a sudden have to just get a Phenoms jersey and at least maybe sit there and root you guys on.
What's the age limit? Sign up Camden.
Yep.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
Toast, what about you? When it comes to...
He's sitting right there.
What?
Shoot your pitch. He's sitting right there. There's your guys right behind him.
Yeah. Toast, what are you going to offer in the batter's box? First of all, I guess before you answer that, how'd you feel this weekend playing some yards, really your first actional year, competitive actional year? And how do you think that's going to help prepare you for later in the fall?
I just didn't square. I mean, I got I hit decent, I would say, but not up to par. I expected a little bit more from myself. I was just off on a lot of pitches and just seeing it, I needed to see pitches. I was going first anything in a long time. Haven't done anything physical. So just getting back out there, and I got to get my body right too, because the legs started to go on me. But batting, I'm going to be fine. I just got to get my reps. Luckily, I work with a guy that plays with Scott Bragg. Everybody, probably a lot of people know him. So I'm going to get him a lot of BP in the warehouse. So I'm going to get some reps in. And I'm going to be back to play yard again for nationals too. So it'll be good to get back up there again and go through it with the guys and take it from there. But I'm not worried about the bat. It's going to come around when it needs to.
Nice. Love to see that. I guess you're the three of you and maybe Packer. That's going to be your 4-man squad for the Open this year, Yard League?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Kayvon, what's your deal for Yard? Are you going to come back with the meets again, and are you going to play in the Open?
I want to play as much as I can, but hopefully all the other meets can show up. I really wanted to play last week, but Jimmy and Bush never fucking show up.
Oof.
Well, I mean, Bush lives pretty far away. Jimmy, I guess, lives also pretty far away.
Guy lives in Canada, man. I don't know how he does it. Fucking nuts.
I forget that Justin lives on Long Island now, right? So he's like
local.
Dix Hills or Deer Park or something like that. So he should be available every week. It's exciting.
You know, I mean, I'd love to try to come every week if we can get enough guys for the meets. For sure.
Nice. Yeah, listen, we had 26 teams at that event yesterday, and I think that format aside, even if it's yard league, like reps are reps, right? You want to get the bat in your hand, you want to look at some pitches, and to be honest, I feel like when I used to play both formats, I thought yard league actually helped me prepare for fast pitch a little bit more because using a skinnier barrel and the ball's moving a lot more dancing, so it kind of really hones in on your hand-eye coordination. Would you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, again, any rep, like you said, going through the motions. But at the same time, being around the guys as a team, getting in positions, learning, going through the motions, and getting chemistry. I mean, it's all of that is important, especially when you don't play as much as you used to. So, but we show up the field. It's just being there is everything. Just everything. The Wiffle bug is contagious. So just getting around it. That's all you got to do.
No doubt. Now, Jordan and Kayvon, you obviously have a full lineup of MAW coming up for the rest of the season to keep your fast pitch reps. Josh and Toast, what are you guys going to do specifically to kind of get ready for fast? Are you going to try to make it to a fast pitch event? Josh, are you going to go to an MAW event and just play on a fun squad just to get some fast pitch looks? Toast, what about you? Either one can start. What are you guys going to do?
I mean, I've just been nervous to go to a fast pitch event because I know the competitor and me, I want to go out there and throw the ball, and that's the last thing I want to do is go out there and hurt myself. Plus, all fast pitch events are a long ways for me, and I'm not going to go up there just to hit and then maybe not hit good and then waste my money to go up there and just strike out a bunch. So, like I said,
I do that on a daily basis. Like, come on, grow up. Like.
Exactly. So I'm going to work with Scott. Scott's a top tier pitcher. You know, he played in the league for forever, so he gives me plenty of reps, and that's what I've done for 10 years. So, I mean, it's worked out so far. So I'm just going to keep doing that.
What about you, Josh? You going to try to make it to an MAW event or maybe a Golden Stick Pro event if we have one in the fall, or maybe like August, September?
Yeah, I mean, I have no clue what the schedule is for any of my stuff that I personally got going on. So I got enough fire in me from just that yesterday to say I'm ready to do nothing and come out and do what I got to do to win a title. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind.
The guy don't need practice food. He's fine.
I know. He's been playing a long time. He's a consummate professional. He's a champion. I get that. But still, like, you know, I mean, I guess, you know, you can play.
The more you see.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, the more you see something, the better you are. But I've been doing it a long time. I kind of just, you're in the batter's box. It's like riding a bike. So there's nothing I haven't seen. I'm not afraid of nothing. I mean, I'm excited. I just want it to happen.
This guy's confidence is unbelievable. I love everything about it.
It's
so exciting. Jordan, Kayvon, let's talk about your next few weeks with MAW coming up. What are you guys going to be looking to do?
It is what it is. If you catch the ball, you shouldn't go over the fence. It was odd. It was very odd, but you got to stay in the field of play. I'm not a smart man, but that's what the rules say. I mean, in the MLB, if they catch a ball, go over the fence, isn't it a home run?
I do believe that is the case.
You know, hey, I'm a simple guy. So if it's like that in the MLB, it's like that over here.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, the rule, whether it's good or bad, it's still a rule, right? So before you go play in a tournament, you should know the rules. You know, I know for me, I put the rule book in like every Monday, so it's there. And, you know, we've been playing it for 8 years. So, you know, it does suck, but unfortunately, it's what's there. Maybe we'll have a discussion about changing it.
That game was full of funny rules. We had a shootout mid.
I love when people play in tournament events and then don't consult the tournament directors about questions or clarifications on situations.
We were trying to look for you, and then everybody was like, "Oh no, that's what we do." So
Yeah, they were so certain that we had to do a shootout.
We're never up there.
We've been doing the shootout. We've been doing the shootout a lot more recently, but specifically for pool play because it's just let's get this game over with. Kind of, because we don't want to have this happen in playoff games where we have to come up to you and be like, hey, you know, it's getting late. You got to end this game. So as long as we get pool play done with early, then we can have playoff games take forever because that's the whole point. And they've been playing. You know, I'm not trying to call out the Bronx Royals, but they've been playing for a couple years now. They know the rules. I think they just trying to play coy and figure they can try to get with. Let me ask you a question. Who was home in that game? You or them?
They were.
It's my case. So, that's it. But
I mean, at the end of the day, I tell you, I mean, a benefit is I now know what a home run is. So, I mean, I'm going to walk away with a benefit. It's a plus in my book. So I'm good. I know the rules. We're good. Home run's a home run. I got it.
Yeah, we all know you got good power too. I don't think you have warning track power. I think you can.
Guys weak.
Plenty of.
But now I know. Now I'm well aware now.
Love to see it. I love the Wiffle drama, man. We've been in quarantine too long that we're we got to have some.
I mean, come on. I mean, I got less days ahead than I had behind me. I'm good, man. I want to ride this out good. We're good.
All right, guys, listen, again, we're not done yet, but we're going to wrap up soon. I want to thank you again for taking the time to be on the show on this beautiful Monday evening. This is Around the Wiffle Horn United Wiffle edition here on the Let's Go Sunny podcast. We've got the Phenoms. We've got the stupid update coming on my phone. Hate to see it. We got the Phenoms playing this October for you Wiffle. Again, early registration ends July 31st. The Phenoms won one of the raffles, and tonight we're going to raffle off another gift. Not as cool this week. Unfortunately, we're gonna, I actually didn't give you guys your prize package this weekend. My apologies.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not used to running 26 team events back to back. It's very difficult.
Bring it to the open.
I will. No, I'll just give it to Jordan MAW, then he can give it to you guys.
Oh, you're coming to MAW Saturday?
I might come say hi. I'm not gonna play, but I may come and just look, check it out. We'll see.
Yeah, no, it's in
Get on the mic.
2 feet away. Hop, skip, and I'm thinking we stay Atlantic City. It's an hour away from Philly. Everybody wins.
Oh, it's true. It's in Ridley Park.
It's in Ridley Park. That's South Philly. Yeah, it's an hour away.
Let me just check my schedule.
I'm just saying, it's Saturday, Friday.
Wait, I'm a city teacher. Yeah, very available during the summer.
Yeah, exactly. I say that's the play, but I'm only one man.
Payday coming soon as well. You got to blow that money on those craps tables. I'm in for that. I'm actually terrible at craps. I would love for you to teach me one day.
I got you 3-5, 3-1 dice set. I'll show you the angle, the trajectory, the spin rate, everything like that. You put in time. It's an investment in yourself. You always want to bet on yourself. I bet on me every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. I agree. All right, let's do the raffle real quick. So again, you guys won the GSWO prize package. Be a couple of shirts, it'd be a goal hat. I got some headbands and some sleeves from DNAP that came in today. I'll throw some of those in there. Very nice. Here we go. This is gonna be the next team. They're gonna win 20 scuffed wiffle balls. It's a pretty good deal, I think.
Oh, by who? Who are these scuffed by?
We've been having Dan Mora scuff our wiffle ball. So pretty much you're gonna
player.
We're going to find out what team it is. They're going to call the zero-way player. He's good at scuffing balls, not good at throwing them, though. And he's essentially going to scuff the ball the way you want them scuffed. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
It saves you the energy, the time. We all know what it's like to have a ball crack in an event and be like, shit, I'm out of balls. I think 20 scuffed wiffle balls is a decent amount to start your tournament day. So
that's very nice. Very nice.
You're ready for the questions. Because he's going to ask you about
PHENOMS already won, so.
I like to ask a lot of questions.
Coming soon is that moonshot bat package, though, so that's gonna be really exciting.
Hey yo!
Alrighty, here we go. So the team that's gonna win the 20 scuffed wiffle balls, the O Bombers.
Wow! They were announced today.
Yeah, wow, that's real fishy. I'm gonna call for.
Yeah, that is pretty fishy. Time out.
Call a little fugazi. A little bit, I'm just saying.
That's so funny. That's crazy. I actually didn't even see the post, but I believe that it happened. That's
so. Does our name go
once
back?
again? Go wiffle ball being weird and sketchy. Love to see it.
Yeah, agendas.
So true. All right, guys, listen. Let's end up with a fun question. I asked this to the Lemonheads the other day on the regular show. I want to ask you guys as well. Totally unrelated to UF, but wiffle ball related. If you were to add a fifth guy to your team, and it was a celebrity, who would it be and why? I'll give you a second to think, and then I'm going to start with Toast.
Ooh, putting the heat on me.
Any celebrity, living or dead, that you would want to add as your fifth to this team, to either because they're good or be funny or whatever reason, who would it be?
Yikes. I would, I would go crazy with it. And I would get somebody like Jeffrey Dahmer just to intimidate the shit out of another team. Wouldn't want to be around us at all. We'd be nibbling everybody out there. And he comes with a killer instinct already, so can't lose.
Wow.
Jordan, what about you? Celebrity and why?
Gotta be great for Wills. Guy would be great for Wills.
Yeah. I would definitely pick Danny McBride, and I would force him to act as Kenny Powers all day because there's no fucking way I would lose with Kenny Powers in the dugout hyping me up or saying anything to me. There's just no fucking way I would lose with Kenny Powers on my side. So I'd have to go with Danny McBride specifically as Kenny Powers.
Excellent. Avon, what about you? Celebrity and why? Living or dead?
One that just came to mind is going to be really fucking random, but Bruce Lee. What do you do?
I actually guessed you were going to say
take those nunchucks. Like, you see the videos of him, like,
ping pong,
nunchucks and the ping pong balls.
It would fuck whiffs up.
He would go up to the box with a nunchuck, and he would just hit bombs all day with the nunchuck.
Now, see, that's what this question is all about. I love the outside the box answer right there with Bruce Lee. That's really good.
Also, Bruce Lee was a savage. And we're all savages.
I mean, like you said with the nunchuck shot, you can tell me he's not going to sit up there with a wiffle ball bat and be able to crush it. He's got
should.
Actually may slice the ball
with the nunchucks.
Yeah.
A lot of broken balls.
Yeah, a lot of taco balls, definitely. Pagano, what do you think? Celebrity and why?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. It's Bob Parker. I mean, just Adam Sandler's my role model. I mean, he did a movie with Bob Parker. Bob Parker was my grandma's crush. I mean, The Price is Right. Hanging out with Bob Parker at a wiffle ball event. I mean, that's a story that I could take to the grave and share with so many people. And that's what this is all about for me, is the people you meet along the way. I mean, it's end of the day, and that's what I want. I want stories for life. And Bob Parker, I mean, come on. Who better than Bob Parker to hang out at a wiffle ball event? I mean, The Price is Wrong, Bob. I mean, come on.
Would his bat be his like legendary microphone, that like skinny microphone? That'd be his bat.
You know what? I'd want him to hang and just announce, and I would be good. Like, it'd be, again, at the end of the day, high fiving Bob Parker, handing the bat to Bob Parker.
That's a great
Such a strong name too. Such a good name.
Yeah, unfortunately, Drew Carey has not filled his shoes as well as we would have hoped, but yeah, tough shoes to fill. Bob Barker's the man. The Price is Wrong. What an all-time great movie quote. Come on. All right, guys. 42 minutes. You having fun?
Great time.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Goddamn blast.
Love it. You guys, listen, again, I love when you guys take the time out of your days to do shows like this. You know, the wiffle ball community is growing. You know, again, not to tout Golden Stick, but again, back-to-back weeks, 26 teams. MAW's had 14 teams, I think, both of their events. You're going to have at least 20, I think, in Ridley this weekend. The game of wiffle ball is growing, and there's an energy that I guess the quarantine has kind of built up, and now it's just exploding all over the place during now July, August, and I hope that we can continue this momentum all the way through September and have UF be the best tournament that's run in the last 25, 30 years. And with you guys there, I don't doubt that that's going to happen. So any final words here for our fans at home or for your friends and Romans and countrymen and anybody else out there?
I'm going to say LFG to Savvy for coming back this weekend. Shout out to my boys.
They were so much fun.
Out, fellas.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to have a pool visit with them. We could have really had a good time in the aquatic environment. Them being a part of an AV would have been historic.
We can get them sometime. We'll get them in an AV.
That's fair. Jordan, final thoughts.
I want to say MAW this Saturday in Philly, America's favorite team. Earl looking to defend the belt, keep it home. If we win this week, it's going to go to Kenny. He's going to get a couple pictures with J-Mo, future Earl member, potential future Phenom with Cam. But yeah, tune in Saturday, MAW Philly.
Love to see it. Kayvon, obviously less than thrilled with Jordan and Earl since you're on a different team. Your final thoughts?
Yeah, I only like Jordan when I'm playing with him. When he's on the field, he's a piece of shit.
Fuck you, cop.
So go meets Saturday.
You said no meets or go meets?
Go meets.
Go meets.
Go meets.
I think Food Man can get behind that.
Oh, very pro meat. Very, very pro meat. I was actually at Costco the other day for my friend because he only wanted to buy meat. We spent $335 on meat. Pro meat. Love meat. Pagano, what about you? Final thoughts? Again,
Yeah,
by the way, great seeing you yesterday as well. No offense to the other guys, but always a pleasure seeing you.
Mean guy.
When Toe says Savvy made a trip, it makes me think at the same time, it sucks with everything being like this, but I even saw Kenny Sr. there, and I haven't seen that guy 10 plus years, and that was awesome. So, I mean, it's good to see these guys, coming back out there. But shout out to Babs, supplying the bats, home run. That guy's stud, class act, role model. Just unbelievable. Salt of the earth. The guy's great. And that's the stuff that's good for the sport, meeting people like that. So that's, shout outs to them, no doubt.
Couldn't agree more with that. I was actually, now I know why he's called Bap Squatch on the Teaspoon of Savvy podcast. I can't believe how tall he was.
Yeah,
literally, he comes out of the car and I was like, what? Because we're always FaceTime. He's down here. He seems like some short, bald guy. He comes out. He's some 6'5" bald guy. I was like, oh, nice. Great to meet you. But
I heard Kenny Senior talking about playing a little fast pitch too with his boy yesterday. I was eavesdropping on a conversation. So may get to see him again.
Has he signed up for fast pitch yet?
I want to say maybe.
I think it's him, Junior, and Dave Capabianco, who plays in MAW. Kenny Sr. may have case of Benjamin Button. The guy ages in reverse. He looked younger than Kenny yesterday. It's confusing. Very confusing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start calling him Junior and Junior.
Yeah.
You guys, I think all left.
Very weird
game. I don't know if you were watching. The guy hits everything, And then if he doesn't swing, it's a ball. If it's a strike, he's crushing over the fence for a home run. It's amazing.
Yeah. Seen Kenny do it a lot, so it makes sense. I saw him hit a ball, and I was like, wait a minute, that looks like Kenny. It has to be related, you know? So I kind of put two and two together.
It's lefty Kenny. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Guy's an alien.
I remember seeing him in, I think he came to Arizona that year, and that was the only time I'd ever played against him, and that was 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So I hadn't seen him play since then. So, like you said, it's awesome to get him back out on the field.
No doubt. And he lives right here on the island. And I also personally haven't seen him. When he came to the preseason event, a couple months ago, it had been at least 5 years since I had seen him. And I think he had come down to sub one day in Yard League. And I think he hurt his back because the bat was so light and he checked his swing. And, he's got such an aggressive swing. I think he hurt his back and that was it. We hadn't seen him since. So it was nice to see him. And Josh, I'm happy to hear that, you guys have gone like almost 10 plus years and you finally saw him. And I'm happy that that's what's happening. Again, everyone's coming out of the woodworks. Everyone's saying hello. We're the community's coming back together and we're all going to thrive.
I'm McFlurry really quick, BRB.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to end the show soon anyway. So no worries, Jordan. But yeah, I'm happy to be a part of events like this where everyone just shows up and everyone's happy. And, I think what's happened with Wiffle Ball is that we've become more friends first, competitors second,
Right.
in a good way where we still want to rip each other's throats out on the field. I mean, you heard what Kayvon said about Jordan just now, so we all want to win. We all hate each other on the field. But then as soon as that game's over, we're outside the foul lines, a couple beers, sit under the tree, talking whiffs, talking everything. And
Sure.
I think that's why our sport's going to grow and continue to get better over the next couple of years. So we'll see. All right, gentlemen, we'll say goodbye to Jordan when he comes back. But again, for Toast, welcome back. Do you just DoorDash McDonald's?
McFlurry.
Love to see it.
MVP.
It's hot over here, man. It's hot. This belt got cooled down. This belt's heavy. It's hot all day.
Well, it's funny you say that. I'm actually going to pop open a little Talenti. I don't know if you guys watched that show, Fuck That's Delicious with Action Bronson. Season finale tonight. He's in Albania. Can't wait to see what we're eating tonight.
Great place. Great place.
I'm going to,
Taken.
engage in some libation and a little Talenti.